Alrighty. We have map number one. Game chat. Alright, there we go. Anyway, we got map number one of Tiki vs. Mango. The two teams didn't face off last week, so this is their first meeting. Pretty important match for both of them. Nobody wants to lose this one. Especially Twilight, able to beat Mango in the first one, so. Those are good shots out of Prime. Got a find two, but Marv working the pitch. Gonna find two of his own. Not gonna get taken down by Mystery, so. Tiki, still living in the point. I have the thing showing on it. Yeah, I do. Okay. Un momento, por favor. There we go. You just never know what you forget. Alright. And Tiki has just been annihilating them early on in this den. And Morg has yet to find a kill, so that picks up. You never know. Marv almost gets turned on, but able to play his life, and Mango finally getting some time going their way. But that is a rough start. Oh my. And I'm just curious who gets a kill first, Morg or Mystery. Looks like it's Morg, so. It's always tough first game on. First map, you gotta get a little bit warmed up. Once Tiki gets warmed up, it's gonna be scary. They're not even firing on all cylinders, but luckily, Marv has just been, I mean, slaying out. He is 12-1 right now, and somehow doesn't have a missile. Maybe because he chows out a hill like that. And it has just been a Tiki show. Oh, good nade. Right to the dome piece. And nobody really playing for contest. There, Mystery comes in with two. There you go, Mystery. He's heating up a little bit. Mango really needs this rotation, though. If you remember, last time Tiki played this map, it was a struggle in the first half. So far, the reverse, but you never know. And Morg's able to find a key gunfight, and she's soaking the hill time as well. So far, so good in that front. It just jumps right off the map. Oh my. Mystery finds another big two-piece. He's doing his best to keep him in it. Siege falls off the map. Everyone's just taking the dive, and Mystery's on a 3-spree. So this is some good time for Mango. I can't watch the glitching anymore, but Mystery bounced all the way back into this one. And Mango have found some time. Still down, I mean, a decent amount, so uphill climb for sure, but they've kind of brought it back to a point where the second rotation is actually feasible as long as they play it well, and as I say that, they just get wiped off the map. Siege looking to get a pinch in for P2 spawns. Not even got to worry about the kills as this team is rolling. And Morg is fully heated up. So we're doing a split. Siege got him P2 spawns, so long-term good. And getting P1 time. Probably looking to get jumped here. Oh boy. Siege just played gun game on the floor over there. Good double challenge from Mango, but yeah, I mean, they just gotta start getting some time. It was too good of a P1, and you're still down around 100 points. Unfortunately, Prime just can't seem to find ammo in his gun. Luckily, his teammates are going to find the kill, so P2 time could be Mango's, but no. And Tiki were able to find it before anyone from Mango gets in it. It has been just a bit of a rough start. I mean, so Mango, obviously we saw Tiki come back, but they weren't able to win it. Struggling that bad early on is pretty tough to bounce back from. And yeah, I mean, they just really haven't sniffed the hill. That's not gonna help. I fear in the industry, this is what we would call belt to ass of a map 1. Marv stuns and almost shoots Siege right in the forehead. P3 is coming in, and this is a must pull 60 out of Mango. If not, we are just speed running to map number 2, because it is quite ugly. This is not a terrible start. Ooh, good shots out of Prime. That's a team kill out of Marv. I mean, shooting his teammates. Finally sees one go down, and yeah, this is getting out of hand. They're doing what they can, though. I mean, they pretty much full 60 that, but they are still down 100. I mean, this is a Herculean effort, and I just don't see it happening at this point. Love Wins does find a kill. They do find the break, but I mean, this would have to be a mega breakdown from Tiki. See if they can hold the remaining 30, though. Prime finds the opener, which is good. Enjoy the trophy there. Siege cannot stay on this map. And Mango hold on, so I mean, it's doable, I guess. Yikes, you know? Good. Prime's starting to heat up, though. He is back to even, and he is on a 3 spree. Love Wins looking for Captain Morg. Initial. Gotta find the first. Marv last alive. Gotta get taken down. Sorry, I don't know why I wasn't switching there. And Mango are in, so I mean, this is what they need. At the very least, you get momentum before map 2. You don't want to just get absolutely wiped off the map. So this is at least getting you a little more awake before you gotta go play the rest of the series. So yeah, I mean, this was such a horrible start. I think that was like 10 to 120 or something ridiculous. And this is where being down that much just kills you, because even this 10 seconds is a bit of a dagger, because you're also spawning out, so P2 looking good for Tiki right now. And Marv still shooting the gun. I mean, double positive. So Mango's got to break this quick. I mean, if they're able to, again, we might see a comeback. Gonna hit through the counters. It's gonna be a 1v1 for the bread here. Marv gonna win it. Still spawning in the back. Yeah, that's gonna go ahead and it should go ahead and do it. And that likely to kill. Could be a 2. Yep, not. Well, if you're Mango, you came back and you have something to look forward to, but largely Tiki played it as good as he can and just gotta shout them out for the performance. Not much else to say there. Here's a look at the stats. Alrighty, folks. Map number 2. Tiki starting out in front. So good work for them. It's going to be an interesting one. I mean, Lovewind's definitely struggled there in the map number 1, so I'm interested to see how she bounces back in this one. Obviously, definitely a strong player. She's tweaking her iron. Looks like an A hit here early. This is going to be an interesting map. Nobody's played this yet in Search, so how, I mean, it's kind of luck of the draw. Do you know how to play the game mode or not? And regardless of the map, you have to just do your best to figure it out. And they are just playing pretty stacked up, so it's going to be tough. Gotta get the bomb, and they might still force it over here. Looks like Prime's gonna find one, and Mackenzie gonna get through the back line. Either gets good timing on Morg, not gonna happen, so gotta get that info though. So Marv's on the hunt for Prime. This bomb's gonna go ahead and get put down. Oh, but hits the knife on the Love win, so a 1v1. Prime for the ace or Marv for the clutch. And he doesn't get the timing. Or does he? He does, but Prime gets out somehow. And we have a disconnect. So that's not ideal, but Mango and Prime gonna win the first round. I'm gonna lose my ever-loving mind. But we're going into round number 2. Mango are up. No. Alright. Anyway, Mango, off the Prime ace, were able to find the first round. And after a bit of a reset, we are here on map number 2. Round 2. Prime, technically on a 4 spree. He has been cooking in the Search and Destroy. Making stats if possible, though. Alright, well, now it's just Siege in the 1v2. His team just got picked apart, but he can't clutch this bomb down. And info gained there. Might just let him hop it. That's what he's gonna do. Gonna get out. Good plays out of Siege. Clutching it in the end. And there you go. He tied up at 1-1. Solid work out of Siege. Loveland's still struggling a little bit. like to see her step it up here. Looks like we're working a B hit, maybe. Siege is here to stop it. He's just going to shoulder and give that info. Prime. Very tricky man, and Love Wins going to find the first blood. That is another question. Mystery going to find Morg on the other side, so it's just Marv in the 1v3. Going for the smoke criminal defuse. But instead, is going to be getting absolutely diddied against the bomb site. And that is going to be Mango going up 2-1 here early on. Unfortunate scenes. Thought he had it, but no. Nobody wants to get diddied this early on. Not a great look. We'll give him some slack though. After that first map, he can, like I said, we'll give him some slack on that. Mango looking good in the search and destroy. Obviously was able to win it against Twilight, but respawns have been the struggle. Gonna want this one in the bag. Tie the series up 1-1. That was a good bounce back for Love Wins. Prime's gonna get caught out a little too aggressive over at the B site. This leaves an opportunity available for Marv and Tiki to just get this bomb down. Yeah, that is another smoke. Oh my goodness, she's Michael Myers in the smoke and gets 2. Now Morg is in the 1v2, and she is out of the play. So this is gonna be Mango going up 3-1. Here in the search and destroy. Ay. Love a 2-piece knife. Keeping everything fun and interesting. I mean, whew, that's a tough round to lose, honestly. Things were looking pretty good up till that point. Prime got a little bit aggressive. Not having the best reset, at least statistically. And yeah, this map is, honestly, I don't hate it for search. It's definitely a weird paced map, 3v3. It's even going to get the first blood. Able to sneak on through. Now they're just kind of stuck in spawn, but Siege almost gets a little over aggressive, and he is going to get picked. A bit of a blunder from Siege, and there comes Prime. Marv playing the rat corner, and they gotta kind of pick the site here, but still choosing to just lurk and spawn. Gonna go towards A now, and Marv potentially getting that information. No, he can't see anything. And Prime probably like to get bombed down here. And I think they just took too long. Marv is gonna be here, but Mystery's gonna pick it up, so then he's gonna fall off the map. Far from ideal sequence there at my main man Mystery, but Prime still in an opportunity to clutch this. And what is his timing gonna be? Not, oh, very good actually. And they're just playing ring around the balcony. And Prime gotta clutch the round. They are gonna go up 4-1 in the search and destroy. I mean, Tiki is just not able to figure it out right now in the search. And Marv still looking for a ghost in the balcony. Not great hunting there. Probably could have hopped the bomb a couple times. Prime really wasn't checking it frequently, but Hindsight and minimap. Very helpful for me there. Yeah, here we go. Just been pretty smooth work out of the Mango team after a rough map 1, but they did get the guns hot toward the end, so see how the rest of the search goes. Aggression coming in from Marv and Siege, and this is now a 1v3 Prime, all on his own. Could have picked Morg there, but I think I like the play to just back up, because he doesn't know where Siege or Marv are. And he's kind of forcing them to play the objective, but guessing wrong on the A here. And B bomb should go down. Good news for him, they don't really have info. And so if he's able to find at least a pick, he'll be fine, but maybe taking just a little too much time. Maybe not. The full wrap might give him Siege, but he's not going to commit to it. And so Siege on the hunt now, and Prime did not see him, so this should be a free kill for Siege in fact, and it is. So Tiki bouncing back for 2 map count, or round count, sorry. It is tricky playing a map like this, trying to find timings in a clutch. I did like Prime's play there. I mean, it's really impossible to guess that Siege is just that far back. Well, I don't know what to tell you on that one. Mango's still in control, and Morg, unfortunately, sitting on a donut. Let's follow her. She gets her first kill. She's definitely been playing the map a little slower. Assume that is through comms from Marv here. Not the worst idea to have your team play a little slow or have somebody in the back, and that's what Prime was, but Siege will always be deeper in the spawn than you would like. And so it is just on to Prime. Siege is in his rear end there, and that is going to be, oh my goodness, Siege falls right into the map, or off the map. There we go. And that is that. Tiki 4-3 now. Like I said, the round count is wrong due to the lag out. No worries there. What a beautiful map Utopia is. I would say it's nobody's favorite map, but definitely colorful. Reminds me of Rio in that way. Oh, Mystery almost gets his head ripped off. Love Wynn's gonna find herself a blood. Gonna back on down as well. I actually really like the space she took. Could find both of them if she plays it patient. Unfortunately, it's a little early, but still finds one, so 1v1 with Morg. She's gonna find it. That's an ace for Miss Wins. And that's gonna put us on map point. Does Mango go up 5-3? Beautiful shots. I really like the positioning there as well. We like throwing twists at these players. I like to see how they play on a map that they're not super comfortable on. Adds a completely different element to it. And it looks like we're going toward A if you're Tiki. Slow offense is on Utopia Search here so far. And Morg looking to get aggressive. But Prime's looking at it. Morg gets on the board. Finds the blood and Mystery. Finds space toward B, but Lovewinds has the bomb. And she's in a bit of trouble. Marv sees her. Mystery's got the help. Oh, cow. Panic smoke coming in. And with a also panicky jump out. I mean, I guess they thought they were getting jumped from the other side, so they just go to run it down and Tiki take advantage. Bringing us to 5-4 here. It is not always easy in Search and Destroy, and holy why-whying Batman. Siege and Marv playing together. It was a good position out of them. Prime getting blooded early. But Mystery gonna find the blood this time, but Marv with the quick trade, so we got a quick little 2v2, and that is great. Knowledge dip that comes in. Lovewinds in a great spot to at least get the info. And now she's on the hunt. Should be giving that to Prime, but Prime's gonna go ahead and take his time. This is a great spot. Gonna hear the footsteps of a loud person upstairs. And gonna see the back as well, so it is getting quite sketchy here. She's gonna find it, so Marv 1v2 for the map. Or we're gonna be tied up 1-1. That's a great stun. Marv pushes right into Prime. He's gonna find the first, so still alive for it. But Prime's got time. Doesn't have to panic, but does have to, at least push him here. He's gonna back him down, get him weak, and Prime's gonna win it. Oh, I thought Marv was gonna hit him with the, what was that? Kenny onto, I think, Envoy on Hacienda. The quick lay down repeat, and yeah, Mango gonna find themselves on the board. Good work out of them. Exposure domination. I am excited for this one. I mean, last domination we had was won by 2 points. Hard to believe. So yeah, gonna be an interesting one here. Not sure what to expect, but either way, it's gonna be a banger. Tied up 1-1 here in the series, so both teams getting their points. And now the battle for B begins. I think Exposure is a pretty good map for Dom. I mean, it's really hard to tell. When we go into mystery mode territory, there's just, like I said, no telling how it's gonna go. And good shots out of Love wins. This B point stays neutral, but Tiki looking to get the capture, but Mystery in from behind. So just Morg up close and personal now. And Mango gonna start working on this B. Trying to stack it as a team, but it's gonna be the first kill. Time's gonna pop out of nowhere. Just Love wins. Traded by Siege, so this B point is tough right now. Yeah, and ignore the Cloud Guesser a large majority of the time, because it is just making no sense. And Prime gonna save the cap, I believe. Yeah, B still not captured. Gonna go in now. And Mystery, I thought was going for A. But he decided to go toward B. Maybe off the nade, and I kinda like it. Don't know what to say right now. He's been playing it really well. And they're gonna get some mid-map control now, and they're just holding this point. This is gonna get a little bit dangerous for the Mangoes. They gotta find a way out. And Prime not gonna get the best timing there. Took a shot to the back. And yeah, it has been mostly Tiki here. Kill feed wise, I'm having a bit of a struggle early on. Don't see that a lot of the time. Hello! Ran into a just random person jumping through. He finds himself in a good spot. Gonna find too, so he's finally gonna get taken down. And this has just been the first time Mango's really gotten to mid-map. Just really a difficult B point. It's definitely gonna come down to breakups here, because this B point seems quite difficult to retake. I don't know if she lagged. Nope, she's just chilling in the wall. Cool. Sometimes I too need to lean up against the wall and take a quick 5 seconds before I can get back to it. I've been there, especially in rank play. Gonna bounce right back with a kill. With 2 kills, and Siege just gonna continue to ruin the push by shooting them in the back, trying to cut out on the point. Marv gonna soar at him, but not seemingly putting the final bullet in. Gonna get it done eventually. And yeah, Tiki just kind of maintaining control. I don't know if she's having her controller issues or something, but not looking ideal here in the first half. Domination is a mode that, I mean, regardless of how this half goes, you really want to get the point going your way here. You don't want to get completely shut out in the first half, and it's not looking good right now. And that's a team kill. Mystery shoots, Love wins. And he is having a tough one. Not really had a lot of luck in the domination for Mystery. And that's going to be all of them dead. But Siege, once again, chance to shoot them all in the back. And he does. Siege absolutely will not give that B point up. Continues on. He's on a 6 spree, so we'll stick with him. Let's try not to cast her in there, but yeah, this is all Tiki right now. And quite the dominant half they've put up here in the domination. Who needs Search and Destroy when you look this good and respawn? And yeah, that is gonna do it. First half of the domination. I mean, just utter, well, domination. I don't know how else to say it. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I can admit when I'm done wrong, and I didn't know that the setting was wrong. So, you know, My bad, chat. That's my bad. Stats hell is on me there. And yeah, here we go. This is gonna be a fun-ish one. I don't know. Tiki looked really good. They only need 100 points. Obviously, Mango need a little bit extra. Luckily for him, there is no timer, so... I mean, there's never a timer, but... So, first, 200 gonna win it, and Tiki looking to get on this immediately. Mango gotta shut this down. We're not able to break it last time, but no. Tiki gonna get that B zone pretty quick and in a hurry. $146 is the goal for Mango. Tiki just need 100, so it is Tiki the whole way. Luckily for Mango, not gonna exit this series if they lose this, but unluckily for them, they can't get a kill. It is just ruthless right now. And they're gonna trip cap and Tiki running away with it. That is pretty brutal right now. Man, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, if they get the guns warm, obviously, Dom, if you put them in it, you can put them in it, but we're going to be looking at some seriously good domination play if they have a chance here. Right now, they can't even get B. So, unfortunate-ish for Siege. I mean, he was 20 and 5 in the first half. Obviously, doesn't get his cruise missile, but not that really is gonna come back and matter for him. If they keep playing like this is gonna be over in a hurry. Siege, I mean, he's unkillable right now. If he wins this one, I'm gonna throw my chair. Okay, chair's safe for now. But Mango is in deep trouble. Here comes Mystery looking to stop this, and no, Marv laying the stairs. And honestly, like, this is what Mango just would never do. They never took a round for the A, and did they get the B? They did, but they're really just running the show right now. Tiki gonna call in another trip cap, and I think mathematically we're at that point where it's just... Now, I'm not gonna say that officially, because I'm not ideal at math. I guess it's never mathematically impossible with no game clock, so that's good news for him. But if they don't trip cap him, it is 100% impossible. And yeah, I don't see a trip cap in Mango's future. This is gonna be just a DoorDash of a domination. Lovewins, who was just doing alright, is 1 in 10 right now. Something to keep your eye on. Mystery, really been the best player so far. Not that anyone's really doing good for Mango. Yeah, this is brutal. Say probably the worst player. It's the resets affected would have been Lovewins, but who's to say she... Oh, Siege cannot stay on any map. If you were wondering if we had our own placer on the island, I guess Siege is trying to fill that role. It does get slippery out there, so... But yeah, I mean, it is over. Congratulations, Mango. Gonna go up 2-0, or 2-1, sorry. This is why they don't let me talk, chat. This is just... Yeah, Mango just got... Yeah, they just got absolutely destroyed. Respectfully. Tiki take it to him and take a look at these stats. Alright, we are into map number 4. Tiki can end it all here. And if I'm them, based on the search and destroy, I would probably want to. We are on Fringe. What a beautiful sight it is to see Fringe back in Call of Duty. Was MBO6, but I don't know. It's just different with the wall bounce. And this is Mango's chance to get back in it. Oh, best time. But it's gonna work out either way. Not a lot of P1 time coming in. And there we go, Tiki. Mystery in trouble. Gotta get taken down, Tiki. Starting off hot. And these are not ideal spawns for Mango. Gotta find a way out. Prime. Looking to take them route to the train. But P2 is in the hands of Tiki and Marv. And this is another fast start for Tiki and a respawn. Bit of a two-front war, but Siege wins both of his. Morg has a pinch on these guys, so... Yeah, Tiki, I mean, that mildly uncontested Morg, not going to get the best timing. And Marv might be over peaking just a little bit. It is go time for Mango. Finally going to break on in and get some time going. Prime on a 5 spree. They're gonna need him to start shooting. If they want any chance in this. He's doing just that, but P3 in the hands of Tiki, so. Prime? Big, okay. Say, could use something with his. I mean, it's not the craziest map for it, but. Would have rather had it than not. Lovewood has had just a far from ideal time. Let's just say it that way. It has not been ideal. The last bit of that Dom and the beginning parts of this, so. Let's see how she bounces back. The Mystery's looking to just knife him. Gonna work out. Saw the X-ray Michael Myers. Now Prime suddenly left on his lonesome in the hill. He really needs one of his teammates to start shooting back, because Kid is doing everything. And Mystery's on rotation, so... I mean, it's definitely a better start than the Den, but not by much. And it is gonna be a tough one. Gonna need to get a good bit of this time. And start figuring it out in the kill call, because Marv has just had their number in the HPs. We're gonna find one. Marv gonna clean him up though. He's on a 5 spree. Good shots out of Marv. He's just starting to take it to him. And yeah, I mean, it's uncharacteristic out of this lovely. Oh, no, that's some Mango time, but they gotta start figuring out how to hold, I mean, pretty much a full 60. Tiki soaked pretty much a full 60 with one time left to go around. Yeah, Fringe is a weird map in the... I don't know how I feel about it. It's good. I mean, I enjoy watching it, but at the same time, I know how it is to play, and it is not always the best, so. You can definitely get put in the blender on it. Marv's gonna go to use his missile here. Catch. Love wins out. And yeah, like I said, I mean, Mango are still in this, but if they start shooting back, I mean, it's doable, but they gotta start getting some time. It has really just been Marv put him in a headlock and more getting all the time. Siege hasn't really even sniffed the hill. Doesn't matter, he's getting the kills. And now we're in a bit of a standoff. On Fringe. Oh my. Yeah, Mango can't find one right now. This flip should help, but Marv picking it up. Yeah, this is getting up. Not a whole lot to say. They do have P3 as well. I mean, this game could be over before we see another one. I'd be surprised if it isn't at this current rate. Marv has another cruise missile on a 7 spree. And yeah, he's gonna go ahead and use it early. Why not? There's a spawn in the back. Get the house. Okay, well, just kills everyone in the house. Mystery, last one alive. Gonna look to get into some time. Gonna get shut down by Siege. And yeah, Tiki, I mean, they've just... I mean, like I said, lack of better term, there's just been belt distribution here in the hard points. Prime has done his best, but... I mean, it's just hard to even find. They can't even get close to it, so it's gonna come down to this. But like I said, I mean, this is about as over as they get. Kind of makes me sad to watch, if I'm being completely honest with everyone. Now we're just gonna stand here. Stand up. Mystery's getting active. There you go. Finds 2. Siege on a pinch though, so it's gonna be a 1v1 Mystery. Siege. He's gonna win it. He's on a 10 spree somehow. Didn't even watch any of that because I was watching Marv's light up 9 spree, and Prime gonna find him with a nade, so Caster cursed him a little bit. And as much as Tiki's not getting time, I mean, nobody is. And they can get to 100. I just don't. I mean, Fringe is a map you can put somebody in a blender on, but not when you're not getting the kills. And yeah, Love Wins has had an uncharacteristically bad map that might just end the series here in 4. This Prime is still continuing to shoot, so if there's anything in this for Prime, just about guarantees his safety for the week, but you don't want to lose like this, and Morg isn't even... She's moving right now. There she goes. Maybe they're giving him time. It's hard to tell. Yeah, just never know. But looks like P2 looking to come out to Tiki. Love wins a big one. Prime finds the other one. He's got a cruise missile, so P1 to P2. Chain is in the cards for Mango right now. Have I counted them out too soon? A full 60 here. I could see the potential in a P3 hold, but it is gonna be difficult. Anti there, and Prime is in hell, and he's gonna get pinched out. So break on in. Victory finds one. Gives them a bit of a chance. They've got a slow Love Wins down. Just a bit. Here comes the missile from Crime. That's gonna find two. So Mango finds a way in, but 7 seconds needed. That will end the series. Said at the very worst case, if you're Mango, I mean individually, you have brought it back a little bit. And they don't get the tick, they get the tick, it's over. Alright, well, that was a anticlimactic ending to a okay series. I think that just outgunned here in the respawns for Mango. And that's what's gonna happen when you're doing 3v3s. And with that, they probably, well, they won't probably, they will be going to elimination. So somebody, one of these three will be gone after the end of this week.